What's up, team? Coach Seth here. We're going to be bringing you something a little bit different today. Today we're going to be working on some bodybuilding accessory type of movements so we can build a little bit more of that strength. Okay? So, for our warm-up, we're going to be doing 30-second intervals for 3 minutes. You can set your clock for 3 minutes. Every 30 seconds, you're going to switch between movements. Okay? First movement is going to be jumping jacks. Okay? Second movement, you're going to be on a plank hold. All right? So we're going to be here, hips nice and low, pelvis stuck, keep that core engaged. All right? The next 30 seconds is going to be burpees. So from here, neck back, chest to the neck, little hop at the top. If you need to walk them back, that's fine. Okay, you can also walk back to a no push-up burpee if that's what your scaling option is. Okay. Next movement is going to be arm circles. So all we're going to do, some small ones, back, okay, forward and back. We're just going to loosen up those shoulders. 30 seconds of high knees is next. Okay, get those knees up as high as you can, and then 30 seconds of push-ups. Okay. So here, from our toes, knees, elevate those hands if you need to. Make sure that back is nice and straight for those push-ups. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get into it. All you're gonna need today is a couple of dumbbells, preferably 2 lighter ones and 1 heavier one, but you can make it work with whatever you have, okay? First thing we're gonna do is 4 sets of 10 Z presses. Z presses are gonna be done with 2 dumbbells, sitting on the ground. You're gonna have those dumbbells on your shoulders. Try to keep your torso nice and vertical. Don't lean back too much. From here, I'm just pressing straight up, back down. Okay, straight up, back down. Sitting on the ground is going to cause you to use your core a lot more than if you were standing straight up. Okay, do that a little better. So, after the Z presses, you're going to go straight into 10 bent over rows. Okay, I'm going to do these single-handed, which is also going to cause us to use our core a little more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge at the hips. Okay, keeping my back nice and straight. My hips are way back. My shins are vertical. From here, I'm pulling that dumbbell straight up, thinking about leading with my elbow into the air. Okay? So we're doing 10 on each side for that. Ideally, we're going back and forth between these as quick as we can, and then in between sets is where we're gonna rest, okay? Take a minute and a half in between each. Next thing we're gonna do is 4 sets. Again, 4 sets, 2 movements, 12 hammer curls, and 12 skull crushers, okay? So for these hammer curls, what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep that dumbbell pointing forward ahead of us, okay? We're gonna keep our elbow exactly where it is, arm fully extended. We're coming up and all the way back down, okay? Alternating arms, keeping your elbow positioned exactly where it is the entire time, okay? I don't want to see swinging like this, okay? Keep that elbow where it is, pin to your side, all the way up, all the way down. Your second movement is going to be skull crushers. These are going to be done on the ground. All right? So for this one, we're going to lay back. Arms are extended. Again, we're using the opposing muscle, okay? This is your pressing muscle, the tricep. What I'm thinking about here, also keeping my elbow exactly where it is. I'm coming down as far as I can, beside my head, okay, not on top of my head. We don't want to actually crush our skulls. We're going to come down with that dumbbell, keeping my elbow as still as I can, pressing straight up, okay? So we're going to do this with 2 dumbbells, from here, down, back up, down, back up. Okay? So remember, guys, we're going for full range of motion. The lighter your dumbbell, the slower you need to move. Okay? If you don't have enough dumbbells, it feels super light, move really slow, move with intention, get a lot of time under tension there, okay? Next, we're gonna do 3 sets of 21s. Okay? I'll tell you what that is in a second. Max effort hard push-ups. and 15 dumbbell raises, straight arm raises, okay? Let's go over the 21s first, okay? So 21s, it's 21 reps total of curls. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the first 7 from here to parallel with the floor, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next 7 are going to be from here all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then full range of motion, okay? All the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 7, okay? So that's your 21. If you have dumbbells that are too heavy to be able to get 7 in each position, just go ahead and cut the reps down. Okay, you'll find out after the first set if you're going to be able to keep doing 7s in each spot. Okay. So work with what you have. If you have heavier dumbbells, go ahead and cut those reps back a little bit. Okay. We're going to go from that straight into max effort hard push-ups. Okay, so whatever scaling option you can use to get at least 5. Okay, so we're gonna your triceps are gonna be used up a little bit by now. So you got to find out kind of where you should be. I don't want you to do elevated push-ups and do 1,000 of them. Okay, we got to get through 3 sets of this. So make sure you're doing it relatively difficult. So for me, I put some dumbbells on the ground. That gives me a little bit more clearance to get my chest to the floor. And I'm going from max effort push-ups. Meaning I'm going till I fail. Now, obviously not fail till I drop and get my face on the ground. Stop before you do that, but go till you can't do any more push-ups, okay? There's one more movement in these sets. It's going to be a dumbbell front raise, okay? So with this, you can either hold the dumbbell straight up and down like this or sideways. Either one is fine. You're going to start from your thighs. You're going to raise that dumbbell straight up and back down, okay? Now you can go all the way overhead if you want to, but just go up as high as you can and then back down, okay? Straight arm raises. Back down. You're gonna work your shoulders a little bit there, okay? So those are your 3 movements for those 3 sets. Again, we're doing those movements back to back to back. In between sets, you can rest a minute, minute and a half, okay? Now, we're gonna get your heart rate up a little bit. All we're gonna do is a 7-minute AMRAP here at the end. We've got 4 movements, 40, 30, 20, 10. We're doing 40 flutter kicks. And the flutter kicks, sitting on the ground, shoulder blades off the floor, okay? Shoulder blades off the floor if you can. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So both feet is 1. Really engage that core, keep your lower back pinned to the ground, okay? To make it a little bit easier, just put your shoulder blades on the floor, but still make sure you're pressing your lower back into the floor. Nice small kicks, okay? Not big kicks like this, small kicks. We're going from 40 flutter kicks into 30 Russian twists. You can grab your dumbbell, feet off the floor is gonna be harder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet on the floor with the dumbbells, the next scaling option, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's gonna be a little easier. No weight, feet off the floor, 1, 2, 3. Next scaling is gonna be feet on the floor, no weight, okay? We're gonna go from that into 20 sit-ups. So sit-ups, shoulder blades touch the ground, shoulders come past the hip crease. If you wanna anchor your feet, you can do that, okay? Doesn't matter to me. Then you're gonna hop up. We're gonna do 10 split jumps or 10 lunges, okay? So split jump is gonna be here, going from a lunge, split into another lunge, okay? If that's too difficult, no problem. Lunges is fine. Okay? Alternating. Doing 5 on each side. Okay? Just in case you really wanted to get your heart rate up, can't go a day without it, go ahead and do that. It's only gonna be 7 minutes. Hit it hard, guys. Have fun with it.